Dear students, today we will discuss on commercial production of organic acids. So in that we will discuss very important one, citric acid production. Okay. So citric acid usually naturally available in citrus fruits. Okay, but for they don't have longer shelf life. So in order to increase this longer shelf life, okay, so people started making the crystals of these juices, okay, citrus fruit juices. But again it was not commercially viable, means they're costlier. Okay, so when we compared between the microbial culture citric acid production. Citric acid is a naturally occurring, okay, so found in a variety of fruits and vegetables, not only citrus fruits, such as lemons, for example, limes containing higher amounts of citric acid. This organic acid has many uses, including a food additive, preservative, ingredient, cosmetic products, and powerful cleansing agent. Okay, so so it is having multiple, okay, so advantages. So, who discovered so citric acid? The discovery of citric acid has been credited to 8th century alchemist Jabir ibn Hayyan. Okay, so is popularly known as Jabir. Okay, so he is the first. He started using the discovery citric acid. Citric acid was also first isolated by 1784 by Swedish chemist Carl William Shelley, who crystallized it from lemon juice. Okay, so in 1700 only, so the first time, so they have so crystallized the lemon juice. The industrial scale citric acid production began in 1890 based on Italian various fruit industries. So they started. So if you go to any marriages, so they are not going to write in the the ingredients list lemon. Okay, so what they will do? So they will add so lemon crystals or citric crystals they are going to add. Okay, so this you remember. In 1893, the C. Wemer discovered penicillin mold and produced citric acid from sugar. Means sugar is one of the raw material. However, the microbial production of citric acid did not become industrially important until the World War first disrupted the Italian citrus export. Till then, the Italian fruit industry they were supplying these crystals throughout the world. Okay, so after World War first, so it didn't attain any of the importance. Okay, which one? The discovery of penicillin mold to produce citric acid. Citric acid is the most important commercial product. Okay, so it is usually so 2 hydroxy 1,2,3 propane tricarboxylic acid. Okay, so which is found in almost all plant and animal tissues. Citric acid is most important organic acid produced in tonnage and also extensively used in case of food and pharmaceutical industries. Citric acid is weak organic acid found in the citrus fruits, lemon, and easily it is dissolved in water, and it is good natural preservative and also used to add citric or acidic taste to food as well as the soft drinks. And millions of tons are produced every year by doing fermentation instead of cutting the fruits and removing the juice and later crystallization. So next, so what is the market range? Okay, how it is going to produce? Okay, so what is the where it is going to produce in human body? So that we will discuss. So in Krebs cycle, it is intermediate product which is produced naturally and non-toxic due to the widespread of presence produced by several molds and bacteria from variety of substrates, and pleasant taste and property of enhancing existing flavors as induced by dominance of industry. Food and confectionery beverages 75%. So where it is being used in pharmaceuticals 10%, in industrial other than that, so it is going to produce about 15%, and produced in anhydrous as well as monohydrate. Okay, 2,70,000 tons worldwide. Okay, so they are the market demand for citrus as citric acid. So around it is the business is around 1.4 billion dollars. Okay, so first isolated from lemon juice. This is the structure of citric acid: hydrogen, carbon, and oxygen. The microorganisms used for citric acid production. Large number of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, yeast, have been used to produce citric acid. So there are main important advantages of microorganisms are easy to handle, ability to ferment, and variety of by using variety of cheap raw materials, and so that okay, so they will yield higher okay quantity. The microorganisms okay which are fungi, aspergillus okay nagar okay and venti, carbonaris, Aomori, okay, Aculetus, and Penicillium, Jathinium. Okay, so these are all few okay fungi, Aspergillus niger. Okay, so important used microorganism. In case of bacteria, Bacillus leciniforms, Arthrobacter perfringens, and Cornybacterium species. And a few examples of yeast: okay, Saccharomycopsis, Lipotica, okay, and other. Okay, so okay, Citroformans, okay, and others are given here. Okay, so this like production is done by using three different okay types of fermentation. Surface fermentation, okay, first one, and next one is submerged fermentation and solid state fermentation. So what is surface fermentation? So in this, the surface, okay, the only the surface like area of the okay like a broth, okay, from there they are going to recover. The surface fermentation using aspergillus major may be done on first bran, okay, so rice bran, as it is in case of Japan, or in the liquid solution, flat aluminum and stainless steel pots will be or pans will be used. Special strains of aspergillus niger, okay, which can produce the citric acid despite of higher content of trace metals in rice bran are going to be used. Okay, so for this raw material is which is used, okay, rice bran is used. And next one is submerged fermentation. In this case, the strains are inoculated about 15 centimeter depth in fermentation tank. So in that okay surface, only on the surface that inoculation will be done. But here 15 centimeter okay depth of fermentation tank. The culture is enhanced by okay giving aeration okay through the air bubbles. So this is allowed to grow and about 5 to okay 14 days at 27 to 33 degrees Celsius okay temperature will be maintained. The citric acid produced in the fermentation tank, and it is going to be later purified. So we will talk okay more about purification process later. And last one is solid state fermentation. It is simple state okay and simplest method of citric acid production, and also most popularly used. Okay, so first it was developed in Japan. So this solid state fermentation is also called as koji fermentation, koji. Okay, and citric acid production reached maximum okay, so like about 88 gram per kg of dry matter when fermentation is carried out with cassava okay as a raw ingredient. Initially they are having moisture of 62% okay, and at 26 degrees Celsius for 120 hours. Okay, so now you got the okay like doubt. Okay, so which one is best? Okay, surface fermentation, submerged fermentation, solid state. So solid state fermentation is always okay, it plays a very important role because okay the maximum recovery, okay, so that is 88 gram of per okay kg of dry matter which is used. So now big question is, now fermentation is done and separation, how you are going to separate it? The biomass separated by filtration process, the liquid is transferred to recovery process, the separation of citric acid from liquid precipitation, and later by using calcium hydroxide it is going to obtain the citrate. So this is the flow chart. The fermentation broth will be taken and filtration will be done. Okay, the precipitation will be done by adding okay calcium oxide, and later the dissolution will take place by adding okay that precipitating you need to dissolve, okay, so by using adding sulfuric acid, and later purification will be done. Purification will be done by using ion exchange columns. So last okay, so in downstream processing we have discussed all this. Okay, and also by using activated carbon, okay, so the filtration will be done. So later by using okay different methods, okay, the crystallization methods also here involved. Okay, so by using crystallization, sieving will be done. Why sieving? So because these crystals based on okay the size of crystals, so they are going to segregate the product, and later they are going to send okay or sell it as citric acid products. Okay, and later the recovery will be done. The purification part, Purification is the simple and getting the pure citric acid by simple techniques, that is precipitation as well as filter. So here it is just on repetition. Okay, so you can just you will get the idea. The react citric acid with the calcium carbonate, that is like filtered with precipitate, and react precipitate with the sulfuric acid, and the filter precipitate you are going to get, and purified citric acid you are going to notice. Okay, so here one example is given: citric acid production Aspergillus niger 16. Okay, so Ca 16 and 79/20, it is a strain. So grown in PDR agar's land. Okay, so Aspergillus niger, spores 7 days of old culture, and later subculture, dried and powdered, mixed with the water at different concentration. Filtration will be done, and sterilization of inoculant. So 1 into 10 spores, so will be taken here. Okay, and later filtration will be done, filtration of citric acid, and later you are going to recover the biomass. So what are the factors affecting citric acid production? So many factors which are affecting the citric acid production are nitrogen source, pH, aeration, trace elements, and temperature. Okay, so these are all the few factors they are going to affect the citric acid production. So how they are going to affect? So different parameters will be there. Okay, so different parameters, if you are not maintaining, definitely it is going to so hinder the production. Okay, so for that reason you need to maintain all these optimum parameters. And industrial production, so 99% of world population, so they are going to use this citric acid. Okay, so now the microbial process and surface or submerged method also being employed. 70% of production is 1.5 million tons per year is used in food and beverage industry. So as an acidifier, antioxidant agent, and preservative to enhance the flavors as well as aromas of fruits, ice creams, and marmalades. Okay, so these are all few again deserts. Okay, so few of the deserts. So these like different sources. Okay, this citric acid is being used. 20% of used in pharmaceutical industry as antioxidant to preserve vitamins, effervescence, pH corrector, blood preservatives, or in the form of iron citrate. Okay, so they are having, so this is the distribution. Okay, what is the percentage of production? Okay, so the production which is done by using surface as well as submerged surface culture, and 70% of production will be done, and 20% in pharmaceutical industry. So and tablets and ointments and cosmetic preparations, chemical industry remaining 10% for softening and treatment of textile, and also the detergent industry as the phosphate substitute, because the less entropic effect of hardening the cement will be there. Okay, so for these field also they are going to use. And applications, the food and drink, the preservatives and the flavoring agents as a emulsifying agent in ice cream. Okay, so emulsifiers, the agents which are going to be added. And household cleaner, kitchen and bathroom sprays. So now you are seeing, the citric acid, it is known to be very good property, so it will remove any of the stains. Cosmetic shampoos and body wash also they are going to use citric acid, because so they are having higher penetration capacity, and so there is no sweat traces will be there. And wash cleaners and nail polish, so hand soap and also other cosmetic products also citric acid is being used. So to cure kidney disorders, so if you drink fresh lemon juice, so again it is going to be act as a source of sodium citrate, acetic acid, and it is used to prevent the formation of stones, kidney stones. The side effects: taking excess of citric acetate in combination with sodium citrate may lead to kidney failure, and taking citric acid with empty stomach may lead to stomach or intestinal side effects. It may also lead to muscle twisting as well as cramps. It also cause severe weight gain and swelling, and fast heart rate or slow or rapid. Okay, so these are all few side effects of excess take of citric acid. Okay, so through your proper diet, definitely you can take. And apart from that, it is having tremendous like home recipes as well as benefits for the skin beautification. Okay, and also in cosmetics also this citric acid will be used. Okay, so largest producers in the world: USA, China, Brazil, India, and Italy. So in different forms. In USA, grapefruit and pomelo. Okay, and China, mandarin. Brazil, sweet orange. India, okay, acid lime, and Italy, lemon. Okay, so in next class we will discuss about penicillin production.